How is everybody doing today? I'm just behind on my videos. I wanted to drop something in on you about AEW. I made a promise in my last video that I would. So here it is. I'm in my car. I just got home from work. I'm tired. I'm just taking the moment. I'm taking it in. But AEW, I told you I was going to make a video about AEW, so we're making a video about AEW. Cody Rhodes came out and said that the door is open for WWE, and there's no reason why WWE and AEW can't join hands, can't work together in the future. As you know, AEW is worked out a deal with New Japan Wrestling, also with Impact Wrestling. And in this deal that you're going to see a lot of crossovers on all three wrestling promotions throughout the year 2021, things like that. You're going to see Cody Rhodes on New Japan. You're going to see Cody Rhodes go to Impact. You're going to see guys like Rich Swann come over, or Moose even transfer over to AEW or things like that. That's what you're going to see here in the future, and I think it's a fantastic deal. I think it's great that all three promotions have joined forces, especially for Impact's sake, because I feel like Impact has really been affected by this coronavirus and this pandemic that's been going on, more so than the other wrestling promotions. And for Impact to be working with AEW and Impact to be working with New Japan, when New Japan and Impact, and I don't know the reason why, when Impact and New Japan worked together before, there is some hurt feelings there from a deal that had went sour, to say the least, from what I was able to gather and what I was able to look up. The fact of the matter is, this is really good for Impact. It's going to bring new eyes to all three promotions. So you're going to see people that usually just watch Impact and nothing else. They're going to tune in to AEW now to see who from Impact's going to be over there. Same with New Japan. New Japan viewers that can get AEW, they can get Impact. And you can't get Impact on YouTube and Twitch, I do believe. And they're going to see viewers come around, and it's going to help out New Japan wrestlers as well to figure out the psychology to American style of wrestling, because a style over in New Japan, over there in Japan, is a lot different than it is over here in America. Now, do I know the exact difference? No, but from hearing from other podcasts, when they talk about Japan, it's a lot more respectful. They clap at the right moments. They wait for big moments to happen. They're not constantly cheering and things like that, from what I understood. You have to forgive me on my lack of knowledge on New Japan, because New Japan just worked out a deal with you can now begin to watch it over here in the States more often than not than what you was able to before. But I want to remind everyone that Cody Rhodes is saying that there's no reason why WWE can't work with AEW and Impact and all them. Wasn't it a year and a half, or a little over a year and a half ago, that Cody Rhodes took a sledgehammer, probably been 2 years now maybe, took a sledgehammer to a King's Throne stone chair. Oh, I don't know, it resembled a certain someone. Now, who was that certain someone that I'm thinking of? It's Triple H, which a sledgehammer is his patented weapon. When you see a sledgehammer, you think Triple H. If you grew up in wrestling, you think Triple H when you see a sledgehammer. And Cody Rhodes took the sledgehammer and busted the throne that looked exactly like Triple H's symbol. That may have leave some sour notes in some people in WWE's mouth. I also want to say that this probably was not a serious invitation. He's probably just saying that. It's kind of like, when you with a group of friends, like, you really want to hang out with a certain friend, or really only want to go to an event with a certain friend. So you ask that certain friend, and the other friend finds out, and you kind of go, well, everybody can come. Even though you don't want everybody to come, you just tell them that, yes, everybody can come, by all means. But you really don't want them. You just want that one friend, that one person to go hang out with. And, if I was AEW right now, they are putting on stellar performances, and I'm talking strictly AEW. those shows have been phenomenal. Those shows have been getting better over the year. They've been going through the growing pains, and they've been performing very well. The storylines have gotten better. The story writing has gotten better. All of these things have gotten better, but they're not on the level that WWE is on from a performance standpoint. I'm not saying that everybody in AEW is not on that level, but when you look at the guys that have came from WWE, Miro, better known as Rusev, Jon Moxley, who came from WWE, Cody Rhodes came from the WWE system. Now he's grown a lot since then. You also got Dustin Rhodes, who performs time and time, and you can tell the difference that they are the veterans. They know what they are doing in the ring. Sometimes AEW comes off a little indie for me. The talent is there, but it's not quite where it needs to be. It's a lot, and that's fine. And I'm not down talking him. Please don't take that as I am insulting the product or insulting them. But when you compare it to NXT's wrestling, in-ring wrestling, especially in the tag team division, I believe in the tag team matches. I want to say division, but the tag team matches, they make more sense. So if you ask me, do I want to see AEW and WWE form together? I'm going to say this very bluntly, and I'm going to say no. Here's why I say no. Competition is good for business. When you have competition, when you have someone you need to compete against, then the people in your organization benefit. Your fans benefit, because you're putting on the best possible matches. Think of the years all these years that WWE has had no one to compete with. How stale the product could be. How boring the product could be. Because they were competing with themselves. Now they are competing with AEW on Wednesday nights. If AEW comes out with a second show, which with this merger of New Japan and Impact, I can see it very well happening. Where they may come out on a Friday night to compete with SmackDown. Or they might come out with something on Monday night to compete with Raw. It's going to push all promotions to perform to the best of their ability. The talent, the writing, the storytelling. All of these things. Competition is good. Not everybody can be friends. Yes, Kenny Omega is friends with people inside the WWE. And people inside the WWE are friends with people that's in AEW. That's the nature of the beast. But I promised you a video. And if you stuck it out in this video, I want you to hit that like. I want you to hit that subscribe button so you never miss one of these videos. And I promised you a video. I want to be consistent. I want to give you these videos. And I'll be coming out with more and more videos as we go forth. I can tell you right now that I bought Kurt Angle's food brand, since for dieting and things like that. I'm going to do a review on that. Also, follow my Facebook page. It's called Do the Work Sports. I can't figure out how to change the name on it. It's an old page, but it's called Do the Work Sports on Facebook. Look it up. I post videos that you see on here, and there's also special content, special videos that I don't post on here for the Facebook followers as well. I want to thank you all and have a great and blessed night.